The opening rounds of the 2021 MotoGP World Championship provided us with two absolute thrillers from Losail International Circuit. It was a double victory for the factory Yamahas as Fabio Quartararo and Maverick Vinales took the first wins of the season, while there were plenty of other talking points as tempers frayed. There were battles all across the park over the 2 weeks, so let's take a look at some you may not have caught, starting with Valentino Rossi and Brad Binder, with the two coming together early on at the Qatar GP, costing the Italian a number of positions. The doctor was involved in the thick of the action as he held off the advances of Paul Espargaro, but it was only temporary as the Honda rider finally found the inside line on the number 46 at turn 2. Espargaro wasn't done yet as he reeled in Jack Miller next at the same corner soon after, and he began to set his sights on older brother Aleix, who had earlier taken advantage of this wobble from Miller. In the battle of the Spanish siblings, it was the Aprilia rider who won out, holding on for P7 with only a few hundredths to spare. Elsewhere during the opening GP of the season, Francesco Bagnaia and Fabio Quartararo jostled for position, with the pair even seeing their wheels touch as the Ducati man closed the door on his French counterpart. It was a tough couple of weeks for KTM in Qatar, with Miguel Oliveira caught out twice at the same turn as he slipped down the pecking order at the Doha GP. First by Joan Mir's, the Suzuki man went on the inside of the Portuguese rider, and then again by Maverick Vinales, who repeated the move. And staying with the Qatar GP winner, we can see him doing his level best to get past Jack Miller's GP21 here. Viewing this battle from the onboard cameras, the Aussie kept him at bay, but the pressure eventually told as Top Gun jumped up on the inside of Miller to get within sight of the leading pack. All in all, it has been a positive opening couple rounds of the season for Aleix Espargaro as he will take consecutive top 10 finishes back to Europe. However, despite a good start in Doha, his hopes of a podium finish faded as Alex Rins went past him first, and then it was double trouble, Pecco Bagnaia and Joan Mir seeing their opportunities to move ahead, with Mir's onboard camera showing us the rider's perspective. Jumping to the rear camera on the Champions GSX-RR, we can see the exciting tussle between Espargaro and eventual race winner Quartararo from a unique angle, with El Diablo eventually making it stick. Further back on the grid, Takaki Nakagami and Danilo Petrucci went tit for tat as they sought to earn their way into the point-scoring positions. It was a duel eventually won by the Japanese rider, with the RC16 losing some parts along the way. It was a tough day for the Tech 3 man, with Valentino Rossi also getting the better of him at turn 7. The French team's misery was compounded then by Iker Lecuon's failure to finish the race due to this crash. There were plenty of battles which saw sparks fly across the past 2 weekends, and we'll be hoping to see even more when the grid returns to the tarmac. Portimao is up next for the Portuguese Grand Prix, and make sure you join us to follow all the action at MotoGP.com.